This program provides education, not advice. Sponsors pay a fee for endorsements and interviews. See the truthayf.com disclosure page for details.
This is where technology, innovation, and personal finance come together.
This is the truth about your future with Rick Edelman.
The Truth About Your Future with Rick Edelman is brought to you by Schwab. With Schwab investing themes, it's easy to invest in ideas you believe in, like online music and videos, artificial intelligence, electric vehicles, and more. Schwab's research process uncovers emerging trends. Then their technology curates relevant stocks into themes. Choose from over 40 themes. Buy all the stocks in a theme as is, or customized to better fit your investing goals, all in a few clicks. Schwab Investing Themes is not intended to be investment advice or a recommendation of any stock or investment strategy. Learn more at schwab.com/thematic investing.
It's Wednesday, December 4th. I've been telling you for a long time what a ripoff college is, and the hits just keep on coming. Try this one. You or your kid want to get a deep dive into cloud computing. Well, guess what? Caltech, the famous California Institute of Technology, they offer a cloud computing boot camp. It's $9,000. But guess what? According to news reports, Caltech just hired an outside company to run it. The primary instructor is from Mississippi. A course facilitator is in India. According to one study, more than a third of the nation's colleges and universities now offer courses, certificates, and programs that are operated by outside companies. But the classes are always branded with the school's name. So now there are class action lawsuits against a lot of these schools claiming that the programs are substandard. In one allegation, an instructor for the cloud computing course at Caltech didn't even know how to log into Zoom. Seriously? Here's another story in the news lately. 40 universities, including Harvard and Yale, are being sued in a financial aid price-fixing lawsuit. The schools allegedly conspired to overcharge students for tuition. The schools apparently looked at the students whose parents are divorced and included the non-custodial parents' assets to reduce the amount of financial aid they would give. This so-called price-fixing agreement increased the cost of tuition by $6,200 on average for each kid. That's compared to schools that weren't participating in this alleged conspiracy. I've long told you that for most degrees and for most students, it really doesn't matter what college you go to. Employers don't care about the pedigree. They just want to know you have the skills to do the job. And now, a big story in the New York Times proves my point. It found dozens of examples of companies ignoring where the job candidate went to college. At McKinsey, they give job applicants a problem-solving game to see if they have what it takes. And this year, they hired people from Grinnell College in Iowa and Santa Clara University, not the Ivy Leagues. One reason, as I've told you in the past, almost every student at Yale and Harvard gets straight A's. Nobody ever fails a course. One New York executive said he flatly refuses to hire anybody from an Ivy League school because those kids simply got there only by their parents' connections. So I'll say it again. You really need to ask if your son or daughter needs to spend $150,000 on a degree they can get elsewhere for half that price. Because Bitcoin has been rising so dramatically ever since the election, now that we know Trump's going to be the next president, the Congress will be fully in Republican control, we know there's going to be a continuing massive amount of activity in crypto. Lots of new legislation, lots of new regulation, a new SEC chair. Trump may even shift this regulatory authority over to the CFTC. I mean, a lot's going to happen in 2025. What's it all going to mean for the price of Bitcoin next year? We're going to give you a deep dive answer. Monday, December 9, 2 p.m. Yeah, we're doing a webinar called What the Election Results Mean for Crypto. I'll be joined by Steve Kurz, the Global Head of Asset Management at Galaxy. We're going to tell you the right crypto allocation for you and your clients, the investment options to consider, because after all, there's a lot more than just Bitcoin and Ethereum, whether you ought to choose the Bitcoin ETFs or just buy Bitcoin directly, and whether you should choose active or passive strategies, plus all your questions. So it's Monday, December 9, 2 p.m. Eastern. It's free. You get 1 CE credit if you're an advisor. You can register at dacfp.com. The link is in the show notes. And then the very next day, on Tuesday, December 10 at 2 p.m. Eastern, the retirement revolution. ETF solutions are not just for crypto anymore, but for modern retirement planning. So we're going to give you this additional conversation the day after our crypto chat. We're going to talk about the fact that we're living so much longer than retirees ever did. We've got to evolve how we strategize our money management. Andrew Nelson, the Director of Product Strategy at Innovator ETFs, is going to join me to talk about how you can protect and grow your retirement assets, what to expect from the stock and bond markets next year, the new risks for investing for retirement. That's next Tuesday, December 10 at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's also free, also 1 CE credit. You can register for this as well at thetafe.com. You can get the links to both of these webinars so you can sign up for each one of them. The links are in the show notes.
How should you think about Bitcoin? Turn to a specialist. For 6 years, Bitwise has been helping investors access crypto. Bitwise manages the world's largest crypto index fund. They also offer 6 crypto ETFs. You get cutting-edge insights, expert Bitcoin research, and a nationwide team to help. Bitwise helps investors and advisors navigate crypto with confidence. Partner with a specialist. Look for ETFs backed by Bitwise. BitwiseInvestments.com. Carefully consider the extreme risks associated with crypto before investing.
It's hard to believe that it's been 35 years on the air. I've done more than 1,500 radio broadcasts over the last 3 decades, more than 500 podcasts in the last 3 years alone, and my podcasts are winding down. My last one, as I've told you, is December 27. I'm so glad you've been with me all these years. If you want to stay connected with me, be sure to join my distribution list. Just click on the link in the show notes. I'll make sure you continue to get the latest that I offer on exponential technologies, crypto, Alzheimer's, longevity, investing, all the topics that matter most to us all. Thank you for being with me all these years. I'm looking forward to many more with you. Please subscribe today so we can stay connected.
How do advances in science, technology, and medicine translate into investment opportunity? Listen and learn.
This is The Truth About Your Future with Rick Edelman.